likely if you've been practicing meditation for a little while, or even just once or twice, you've probably experienced some discomfort, some negative feeling inside of meditation, of frustration, annoyance, sadness, anger, whatever it might be. And it's important to not see this as a failure and to not have this detract you from continuing to practice, because these are actually really valuable experiences, because this stuff, this negative experience and this discomfort inside of meditation is likely an extension of the discomfort and the negative feelings that you have in your daily life. And so in meditation, this can be a space for you to look at these things and investigate them and to see them more clearly. One helpful way of thinking about this is the notion of the inner child. So you can think about the inner child as the version of you that is still very much a part of you, that continues to exist from your very early years. And so regardless of how attentive or caring or compassionate your parents were, or maybe they weren't, but regardless of how good your parents were at parenting, there is no way that they were able to respond to everything that you needed as a child, because you didn't yet have the abilities to understand what you need or to communicate that to someone else. And so there's likely some particular part of your experience that was not attended to and not seen and not heard and not understood that continues to be a big part of your life, because that need wasn't met. And because it wasn't met, you likely developed a strategy of shutting that side off and hating that side, and likely continued to do that throughout your life. And it's possible that all of the discomfort and the reactivity that you feel, and whatever that way is for you, anxiety, anger, sadness, might be a manifestation of that inner child part of you that is still very much alive in your current experience. And so maybe there can be a reframe of seeing anytime you have that strong reaction as this inner child version that is calling out for your help and calling out to be heard and listened to and understood. And only you can do that. Only you can hear that and understand that in a way that no one else can do. And so meditation can be a space for you to experience that discomfort and maybe have a reframe of being really compassionate with yourself and caring for yourself and being there for that inner child version that needs you to care for them. And so remembering this throughout the day, and maybe you can even have a picture of your childhood self on your computer screen, or carry around a photo in your wallet or on your phone that can remind you of that version of yourself that really is still alive. It's not something of the past. And so you can give up the attempts to shut that off and forget that, and you can integrate it with you and actually fully accept that is a part of you. And instead of trying to amputate that part of you, you can acknowledge that it developed as a means to be helpful, and it's something that is maybe no longer helpful, but your attempts to amputate it or cut it off are only making it worse. So this is something you can continue to pay mindful awareness to, and gradually integrate it, and then let go of the need to act in whatever those ways are that you don't like, with acceptance.